Alright, thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. This is a strange video for me because I don't usually do basketball wives. I don't even mess with them. I watch it here and there, but I don't review the show. But whenever there's some good reality TV that takes place, then I actually have to weigh in on good reality TV. So, Miss Brandy actually delivered y'all some good motherfucking reality TV this week. I don't know whether y'all was paying attention or not, but it was the finale. All season they've been going back and forth with the Miami girls versus the LA girls, and on and on and on and on and on. And Tammy came into the show and just messy. But they got all the shit all stirred up and everything like that. Well, long story short, when you got down to it, the last part of the damn trip, they had a trip to Puerto Rico, get to the end of the trip, Brandy has a problem with, we thought it was actually Tammy for the most part, that she was having a problem with Tammy. Because Tammy's a shit starter. Y'all know that. Tammy's a shit starter. But the problem wasn't really with Tammy all that much. She really had a big problem with Shawnee. Her issues were with Shawnee. And a lot of the girls' issues, they were kind of valid. Like I sat and I watched Shawnee and Tammy. They were some picking, agitating bitches. They were doing shit to get them riled up. Some things they took out of context. You know, it was what it was. It was really silly. A lot of it was silly. But all in all, long story short, Brandy fucking cussed Shawnee's ass out. And Shawnee is the executive producer. That was good reality TV. And that's what reality TV is supposed to be about. Go big or go home. And the one thing she did, she ended up telling Shawnee, she told her she was a bitch. And that's when everything kind of like, everything started moving in slow motion, and everybody was kind of like, oh, well, wait a minute, hold on. And Brandy found out right away, whenever you take a stand, you become that one lonely person. You become one real quick. Because her and Malaysia, you know, they side by side with everything. Shit, she was standing all by her goddamn self. When Shawnee decided to tell her she was fired, basically, she was standing all by her goddamn self. Malaysia didn't even get up from the table and say nothing. She ended up by herself. She went into it, and she kind of started to get ready to backpedal, but it was like, fuck it, your ass is too far out there now. You know, your ass is too far out there. You done said what you had to say, and I guess she figured it out. Was like, well, fuck it. Yeah, Shawnee, you're a bitch. You act like a bitch, and this, that, thing, and the other. She told Shawnee's ass off. And rightfully so. Because now, honestly, did Brandy say anything more to Shawnee than Shawnee said to her? Shawnee was calling her bitches. Shawnee was cussing her out, telling her she was ridiculous, talking down to her. Everything the little girl said that Shawnee was doing, Shawnee was doing. She was doing it right then. Oh, you're just petty and you're just this, that. She said all that shit. And then the little girl told her, fuck you, Shawnee. You ain't nobody. You ain't nothing but Shaq's ex-wife. And fuck you, bitch. You know, it was what it was. Again, her ass was already out there at that point, so go for it. So I was like absolutely there for it. I thought Shawnee was ridiculous because, first of all, you don't need to be on the show. You're the executive producer. If you feel as though nobody should be able to say anything to you, bitch, then you don't need to be on the show. You don't need to be on the show. Fucking with people. Talking shit to people. Because when you talk shit to people and you fuck with people, somebody will fuck with you back. Somebody will be bold enough to do it. Now, none of these punk bitches, because they was all sitting at the table just as quiet. Absolutely. I mean, the consistency at the table was given. Child, fuck Shawnee. That little girl told her ass, fuck you, honey. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. And that's the thing. A basketball wife. They're all portraying to be these rich bitches. So at what point are you a rich bitch that you let somebody talk shit to you? That's the part I never got about the whole show itself, because if I got a husband that runs up and down the court, bitch, and you got a husband that runs up and down the court, bitch, how are you better than me? Ain't that motherfucker running just like yours is running? They running in different directions, sometimes in the same direction. So how do you get better than me? Where does it come that I got to start kissing your ass? I don't get that. But that's basically what the show was built on. They're all supposed to be boss bitches. But we all kind of just know Shawnee is, she was the queen bee, and that was that. Well, guess what? Brandy didn't get the memo. She told Shawnee fuck her ass, honey. And that was that. And I thought it was good goddamn TV. And I hope somebody picked the little girl up and give her a show or something and do something with her, because it was time. It was something that needed to happen. It was something that needed to happen. And they need to do the same thing. It's the same kind of thing with Married to Medicine. Mariah sits around with the same kind of, it's not as bad, but Mariah think her shit don't stink. She think that ain't nobody supposed to say nothing to her. But don't nobody give a fuck about what you talk about, Mariah. But you need to get your meds calibrated and go somewhere and sit the fuck down. Same thing with Shawnee. Stop talking shit to people. What you know now, or you find some more punk bitches that'll let you talk shit to them, and even when we go into this reunion, Tammy's still talking to the little girl like she's stupid and what she did was wrong, and you trying to get your check and all this and all. And I'm saying to myself, the whole conversation about checks and all that, it really kind of takes away from what it is that y'all portray. Because ain't you bitches rich? Aren't you bitches living lavish? What the fuck you worried about a check from Shawnee? That's what you're trying to portray. Because if you could shop on Beverly Hills Drive, what the fuck do you care about a little check from Shawnee? You should be willing to get fired at all times. If the bitch step out of line, cuss her the fuck out. That's what my idea of a basketball wife is. But anyway, I just wanted to come in and weigh in on that because I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I will definitely be watching the reunion because it seems that it's going to be pretty interesting. And Brandy's on the fucking, on the reunion. So did Shawnee actually fire her? She told her services, I guess basically her service wasn't needed, but she's still on the reunion. If you was that bad of a bitch, Shawnee, would I have had her on my reunion? No. I sure wouldn't. Not no bitch that done cuss me out and embarrass me. I wouldn't have had you come back and cuss my ass out again. So, who knows? But anyway, that was it. That was the finale for Basketball Wives. And yes, they had a boring ass season. It led out boring. They had to drag shit up. But it ended with a motherfucking bang. That goddamn Brandy, she did the damn thing.